Unpacking Trump's massive tax overhaul. Everything you should understand. Washington, D.C. The House Republicans have successfully navigated President Donald Trump's ambitious tax and spending bill, which amounts to trillions of dollars in tax reductions and expenditure cuts. The final votes were cast on Thursday, just in time for the 4th of July deadline, pushing through a key policy initiative before Congress. The final vote was incredibly close, with 215 in favor to 214 against. This narrow margin reflected a tense political battle, with 2 Republicans siding with the Democrats against the package. The vote took almost a whole day to decide, with Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries delivering a record-setting speech that disrupted proceedings for over 8 hours. This bill will be a tremendous benefit for the nation, Trump mentioned as he headed out to an event in Iowa. He confirmed that he would sign the bill into law the following day. This legislative achievement stands as a significant milestone, not just for Trump, but also for the Republican Party. It's a comprehensive package that attempts to consolidate numerous GOP priorities into one large legislative effort, spanning almost 900 pages. Despite the strong opposition from Democrats, this bill is poised to be a legacy of Trump's anticipated second term, bolstered by the support of Republican majorities in Congress. You tired of winning yet? Asked House Speaker Mike Johnson during the vote, echoing Trump's campaign slogan. With this grand new bill, we are making America stronger, safer, and more prosperous than it has ever been, he added. The euphoria among the Republicans was palpable, with a moment of celebration accompanied by the Village People's YMCA, a song Trump famously plays at his rallies. Tax cuts and social safety changes. At the heart of this bill lies $4.5 trillion in tax cuts initiated during Trump's first term, many of which were at risk of expiring, along with new cuts. Key benefits include deductions on tips, then overtime pay, and an extra $6,000 tax deduction for seniors earning below $75,000 annually. The bill also allocates around $350 billion to strengthen national security and expand Trump's immigration policies, including investments in a new missile defense system dubbed the Golden Dome. Trade-offs in social programs. To counter the reduced tax revenue, the bill proposes $1.2 trillion in cuts to healthcare and food assistance programs, including new work requirements for beneficiaries and significant reductions in green energy subsidies. The Congressional Budget Office, CBO, warns that these measures could increase the federal deficit by an additional $3.3 trillion over the next decade and leave nearly 12 million more people but without health insurance coverage. This presents a historic opportunity for profound conservative reform, proclaimed Rep. Jody Arrington, leader of the House Budget Committee. Democrats stand firm against the bill. The Democrats presented a united front against the bill, criticizing it as a significant tax break for the wealthy, which disproportionately affects the working class and the most vulnerable. They argued that the bill embodies trickle-down cruelty, a phrase that highlights the exacerbation of wealth inequality. Jeffries' marathon speech, which started at roughly 4:53 a.m. and concluded around 1:37 p.m., captured the nation's attention. He passionately argued that the bill is a crime scene, targeting essential health and social safety services for Americans. The debate was heated, with some Republicans dismissing the Democrats' concerns. Navigating the complex legislative process. Pushing the package through Congress was a difficult endeavor, with Republicans frequently facing internal disagreements and having to win some votes by the narrowest margins. The Senate had approved the bill earlier, breaking a tie with Vice President J.D. Vance's deciding vote. It wasn't impressive enough to earn my vote, commented Rep. Thomas Massie, while Rep. Brian Fitzpatrick expressed his concerns over Medicaid cuts. The political ramifications of opposition. Despite their reservations, some Republicans felt pressured to support the package to avoid conflict with Trump and ensure its passage. Reassessment of previous policies. Many critics viewed this bill as a repudiation of past Democratic agendas, particularly challenging Barack Obama's Medicaid expansions and limiting elements from Joe Biden's efforts to combat climate change. Democrats issued stern warnings that reducing Medicaid and food stamp support could lead to serious consequences for millions of Americans. Republicans, however, expect that the tax cuts will support the economy while maintaining safety nets more efficiently by rooting out fraud and inefficiencies. The Tax Policy Center suggested that the bill would provide tax relief differing across income bands compared to the expiration of the 2017 tax cuts. Let's discuss. What do you think about the impact of these tax changes and spending cuts? Do you see them as positive steps towards strengthening the economy? Or do you believe they could harm essential social programs? Share your views and experiences in the comments below.